design has like pictures and stuff, and the procedure has like the steps I'm gonna do.
Danny folks.
Just a second.
Right? Yeah.
You been okay?
No.
Oh.
Dude, I'm working right now.
Yep, sorry, Erica.
Hey, dude.
First I gotta decide what design.
So we're having a fail-a-thon over here?
We are having a fail-a-thon.
Yay,
Mine is
Bill.
perfect.
Hey, and Trevor's invited. She didn't know that design. Let's do it today.
Where do you
look
get
at
this?
I didn't look.
Why do you keep just like
All I
putting
did
us
was
in
look at
that?
the
So can we choose what kind of plant we want?
Hey, Hunter, can you hand me the tape?
No.
I'm not telling you.
We're not telling you what the seed will grow into, young people.
You have to figure out for
You have to figure it out for yourself.
Can it grow into a pumpkin?
I have no idea.
Can it grow into a
That's not what I did.
This is all silly.
Read that first line.
First, I'm going to get 2 liter gallon bottles. You can't do that?
If there's two T's together.
Oh, so it's 1 T?
Yeah.
Okay.
And is it a 2 liter or a gallon bottle?
2 liter gallon.
Liters and gallons are in two different things. That's like saying meter mile.
So this is a 2 liter bottle.
Yes. Okay. Those are simple little things, but that tells me that you didn't reread this after you wrote it.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
And you know you're supposed to reread everything you write?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, you don't have to.
She's back there. Raise your hand.
And where did you go to get this information?
I researched it, and then I looked at a design that I liked,
Oh no, we're on our own.
and I copied that, which would be this design right here.
And any kind of string will work.
Well, the design said like string wool, or like wool string.
Oh, but that's not what you wrote. And where's your citation? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not great yet. And I think you can get there.
It looks like I have signed off
And-
on Alex and Erica completely.
And have Daniel's isn't in his book yet. Is you what?
I'll be right there, Damon.
Oh wow, my hair up there.
And Gracie's.
This isn't yours. This is somebody else's.
Well, okay, so no, hang on. Let's make this into an English thing.
You didn't even type it.
Okay, come here. So he's saying to you, this isn't your plan. So what would you say back if you were going to be able to get? What would you say?
Let her play too.
What would you say?
Well, I didn't know. I don't plant bottles, plant seeds in bottles very often.
Okay, so
So I went to get somebody else's help.
and
I used their stuff, and I
have you given him credit?
yes. So I gave them credit.
So I would ask you what's unique about that to you.
It's like Parker, or
I
maybe
think I can figure it out.
No, what's unique about the design and the procedure for you?
soak up the water, you know.
What have you added to them?
Or all the way through, kind of at the top.
My knowledge.
What knowledge? Because you just said you didn't have it.
Very little.
You had very little.
Yeah.
Now what do you have?
Soil and such.
Well, I have this because I'm learning what I didn't know.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you're done, because I have a
Okay,
little.
go ahead.
That is a very specific kind of glass jar.
It's also?
Are you using a
Not
glass
the
jar
sausage jar, no.
No, but
with a lid?
I would suspect the pop bottle.
So are you able to copy and paste and say ta-da?
No.
No.
Or do
so
you
what
have to
do?
copy and paste and modify the crap out of it and put in that stuff that she just said? What part of that is yours? And what part of that came out of your brain? Because it's your idea. Because it fits exactly what you are going to do. If I hand this to some moron from a different town that's never seen this building, are they going to create exactly what you created?
No.
That's science. That's the replicatable part. That's why we say at the beginning of the year, you're going to get sick of me saying the D word. Details. These details have to match exactly what these hands do.
Okay.
How much was
Then you have a plan that we can sign off on.
Like the design that I like when I was researching it.
How much water?
Now,
That's the part. You'll bring it.
So soil's not getting the rocks.
So
But it
if
also
you
will
have,
go up.
so if you have your bottle,
Yeah,
and then you can leave it open, you can leave the lid open, and then you have rocks or
Decent.
Did she say the same thing I said?
She said how much string, how much water.
And I'm gonna sign
You
off.
guys drink a lot of Diet Pepsi or what?
He
Okay.
needs to fix that stuff, but,
Yeah.
okay, yes. All right, so,
Give me all labels.
Mr. Schneider,
Are you ready?
what's this?
I don't know. What is
I
it?
cut that off because it didn't fit. I gotta put that right here.
and then we should.
That's there. You should agree on it.
Put it in there.
Schneider, am I good?
Am I good?
Are you very organized?
Erica, you have a lab assistant today? All right.
How yours, Bob?
Yeah.
I said it in the
Can I have that
next.
not me? I just need these.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, it's work. Go, go, go,
Tell
go.
her, Jalen.
Now
Tell her
listen,
that's
Erica is gonna have a lab assistant. She's not gonna do it all. So Erica might say,
Okay.
go find.
I see. I will use, I'm going to, but I don't see anything about how those bottles are going to be stuck together. I don't see anything about how.
I know what you're saying, Joe. Stack. Theory. No. Stack.
Okay.
Stack two.
How many bottles do we need? Like, how many bottles can we use?
I don't see anything about how you're going to get a plant in the bottom of that,
Cookie, I mean, she needs help. I need lids.
because your fingers ain't that long.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
We make 5.
I'm going to do this again. You have to be able to hand your plan over to somebody else that's never heard of me, and they can do exactly what you did. And when they show up here with their finished product, it looks exactly like yours. You have total twins, and you've never talked. All they did was read your lab notebook and do what it says.
That's interesting.
Okay? That's what we mean when we say replicatable. That's why we're doing this. So, you have a very good start, but you're missing a couple of things.
Can I run out to my pickup and get my
Yeah.
2 pails?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah. I'm waiting.
And then you want to my design needs lids.
There used to be, let me cut out on you, Hunter, make sure I come back to you. Let me forget. I have a jar full of lids back here.
All right, so we signed off on Erica, Gracie, Mason, Daniel.
Yeah, Mason.
Like Mason and Gracie, you both know that little element that you have to do to your lab.
She threw away all my good stuff because she thought it was junk.
Oh, dude! Look, it already has a hole in it.
Lucky you.
Erica, where'd you get that big lid?
Oh,
If you have string in
Now,
your lab design,
this is a specific thing. Yes, it is. And this is not.
Okay, keep it.
I should take it away from you.
Come on.
It's the right thing
It's
to
my
do.
lucky day, though.
It's the right thing to do.
Those are
You're ahead of everybody else.
into.
Those are not gonna fit.
Did you ever do it?
Into what?
Into Coke.
No. Heck no.
No, 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 no. Can I please use that?
We'll dry it.
Because I already have a hole in it.
Yes.
When you are to the point where you want to get your design approved, you can talk to Mrs. Keller, you can talk to me, you can talk to Mr. Schneider.
Do we have to see a amount we want?
Yeah,
Can I see a bottle to
absolutely.
I'll toss you on page.
How much is that?
I don't know.
Trevor, what do you have?
I don't know what we're using though.
That's right, you don't.
So,
So what are you going to do with that?
Because I didn't even know we were supposed to do one for today.
You don't know how big the guy is that you have to tackle tomorrow. Is there a general way to go about tackling people?
well,
Okay. Is there a general way to go about planning things?
Never. They drink
Yeah.
a lot of Diet Pepsi.
So you're using one pot bottle?
2. I mean, yeah, one.
A 2-liter bottle.
I saw 2.
Centimeters?
I'm using 1.
Okay.
Centimeters, okay, stop confusing me. Or millimeters.
All right.
No.
Dirt.
Kilometers?
And what are you going to do with the water?
I challenge you to make a
Put it in.
kilometer size.
Does it say water in your lab anywhere?
Not that I see.
Does it say how much?
No.
Should it?
Yes.
Okay. And how much dirt?
40.
And what kind of dirt? Are you going to pack the living crap out of it like they do underneath the basement of a house?
No.
Or
10 centimeters.
make sure it's all fluffy and you write it all down. It has to all be there. Details, details, details.
Found one with a lid. I like this.
Ah, yes. And if only you could have a pocket knife in school and cut that off. But you can't.
Do you have my
Federal law.
May I go get my sign?
Yes.
I am sorry.
That's a good question.
You can use a scalpel. They have scalpels.
Scoot over just a little bit.
Oh, there it is. Turned off.
There is a scalpel in here.
Can I borrow that when I cut my bottle?
Ladies and gentlemen, scalpels are for
Surgery?
so they are
Very sharp.
really, really, oh my God, sharp. If you drop this on your foot,
It will cut open.
it'll probably go through and hit a bone and stick in the bone.
He said,
Do not whack yourself in the hand with them.
whack yourself in the hand with it? I can do that.
And if you do drop it on your foot and it goes through, don't pull up. We want to get a picture first.
Yes, don't.
Yes!
Oh,
What's with the picture?
exactly. Anytime you have been impaled, you should leave whatever has impaled you in place. Let the doctor pull it out because you might start leaking really fast.
Wait,
And then
Mr.
we
Smith,
take
I have a question.
If you're going to bleed to death, you want to do it in a hospital where they can put more blood back in. Not here.
Have a cork plug the hole.
Yes. A big bottle of super glue.
That's a deep one.
What kind of dirt? Potting soil?
Daniel, what kind of dirt do you have?
I don't know how much
Packaging tape.
I probably have duct tape in the trunk of my car.
What about packaging tape?
Good thing.
garden soil.
Maybe. I used to have that in my drawer, but it's not my drawer anymore.
I think you have packing tape too. Do you have your kit there? Is that what you're thinking about?
Oh, I bet I do. I'll bet I do.
Daniel said it was garden soil.
All right. I think Hunter's okay.
Okay.
You want to mark him off?
Yep, sure.
If he's missing something, I'm not sure what it is. And I need to run downstairs, so you might want to give that to Mary.
Mr. Schneider.
You're in line after me.
Take Miss Keller.
Oh, yes.
That's
Mr. Schneider actually.
You said you weren't doing what I was doing, you liar.
This project will not do we have a do we have a that's make sure it's got 100 foot.
No, I didn't.
Whoa.
Hunter, where are you building? Where are you doing yours at?
Why?
Checking to see how silent. Okay.
Where's Daniel? Daniel used inches, and you're not supposed to use inches in science.
You tell him, Paige. You tell him.
I just won't do it. I won't lend you my dirt.
Let you your money. I'm stealing it.
You can't steal my dirt. That's illegal. I can sue you.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I have that one.
Are you gonna sue him for $20?
Yeah, that dirt is worth more than $20. You have a second.
What? This?
Is you a marker?
Yes.
Daniel is working on that.
Okay.
Mr. Schneider, can I get one of the green boxes out?
Yep.
Are these things open? Wait, which way do you hand it? Turn around.
How early do you wake up?
Yeah, I know. Just that smart.
That's not never.
You actually have to like fill the bottle of like 20 minutes. Jack.
I'm trying to think of a way how I can redesign this. Mind you, look at it. I don't think I'm saying no, not rice. Rice? You can start rice off, right? Just like that. Like plastic rice, you know?
Wait, so where's the print at?
What you wear? What is that? Classified as there.
You know that stuff after like raw fish, you know, there's like plastic wrap over it?
Oh, yeah.
What's that called?
The only people yet who have not approved are Parker, Trevor, Ty, right?
Yes.
Everybody else has been approved to some degree. And again, you can do that with Mrs. Keller, with Mr. Schneider, with myself.
Mr. Schneider, you can't work with these bottles.
Guess what, kiddo? It's what you have.
What if I bring your own bottles?
No, you have to be built.
That's silly.
If you had designed before you came class today.
You didn't tell me I was
Oh, yes, you were
When?
here.
When?
Last class period.
I was not here last class.
Is that red marker?
We would use this for Schneider.
No, because this is where I'm not making it.
You ask him? Did you contact him? I don't care.
He even talked to me, he said, your research needs to be done. It's something else. That's all I remember.
Always get
Shit.
Always. Go work.
She's gonna end up stabbing
You'll
herself.
have fun, kiddo.
I need a measuring stick.
Trevor's trying to go over. Here, Trevor, 1 minute. Or you know.
That's silly. Paige, where do you see these measuring sticks? Oh. Hey, boss, how do I measure these?
I don't know, I wonder. Measure them? Do you use the scissors to cut this? Haven't you tried it? No, I haven't used
Can we modify our... Can you, like...
Where'd you get that?
I don't like being here.
That's a great one.
Especially her.
It works better to use a scalpel if you're careful, and you don't try to get your finger off that way.
Hey, wait, Oh, Harley's.
think they're cleaning the toilet.
Oh, I forgot.
I need rocks.
Yeah.
Yep. Layer of rocks.
Wait, we have to
Layer
do
of powder soil, layer of
Yes.
dirt, throw the seeds in there, layer of dirt,
Science.
water it, see
Hey,
it
you
back.
took my don't you just love science so much, Gracie?
Okay, then what's 4 inches of centimeters?
I'm not 2.5.
You know, I'm just gonna grab it. Really? Can I see that, please?
Yes, sir.
I only have 2 measurements, so.
This is that. Thank you, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Computer, you can do convert inches to centimeters.
Oh, 6.5.
Whoever let me do this.
Behind.
It feels great, Parker.
I'm gonna borrow.
Yes.
That's about right. I think it's
Really bony though.
Oh yeah. You can really book
I know.
such.
And what?
Okay.
Oh, they're in
Hopefully
the
these
green box.
fit.
There's no
They
one.
won't.
There's some more green boxes down
Whatever.
underneath the
Can you do this,
tab.
dude?
Down right behind pages that. There's green boxes.
Oh, no. I'm gonna do 2 inches. I'm gonna do 1 thing.
2 inches.
Whatever. No, it's on my garden. It hasn't been tilted in a while.
Erica, where'd you get the tape at?
It was on my table. I can't.
Doesn't matter. I'm like,
It's right there.
Gracie, can I see that after you're done?
yeah, I'm gonna actually go over to my computer.
Their bottles are
I know. I just had to grab a couple handfuls of them. I was just kind of hurrying stuff done on. That's mine. Right outside his face.
Why are you hitting this right?
Not really.
So hard. This is right. I thought I asked. Why?
See if she signs off on that.
Why? What is wrong?
Go, go.
Tell me what is wrong.
Go, go.
Once Riley.
Hey, Mr. Smith, you know the lids on your top? Lids.
There's a whole bag of them in the back.
Okay.
Have no measurements. Erica, would you pass me? Why? Tell me what's wrong. Obviously, it's wrong.
When I talked to her, she said she's not sure about that. She would be nicer.
Sorry, babe. I'm sorry.
7.5.
No, you're on this.
Not yet. What's the date?
Camera, make this Erica?
I had looked up there today, but that's where it was at.
Yes and no.
Thanks, Damon. Damon.
Hey, Charles.
That's how much.
Okay.
It's not very good, but I did it.
No.
Shoot, this thing's gonna work.
What is it?
Oh yeah, too much work to go. Rewrite.
There's literally a line.
Plural.
Which means that I want to be super loudly and clear. Oh my gosh, they're all quiet. Yes.
This needs to be a brush this high.
Greenhouse effect. What do you need?
I have one.
Sorry, you saw this.
You need another box. Oh, they were bottom first one.
Oh, I couldn't tape this on. about that. I don't know what you want.
Right here behind the computer.
What time is it? Ice time.
Who's got a scalpel that isn't using it?
Me, in that green box, there's one that woman's using.
There you go.
I'm not using the one I have. Online. I'm just kidding, right there.
Where's that? I think they should use it.
Stop.
Attention real quick for everybody, ready? Everybody look at me for just a minute,
Yes,
okay?
those are seeds.
This bag right here has bird seed in it, right? It's a bird seed mix, which means that it's seed. We do not want you to plant the sunflower seed, okay? You are required to use 3 different types of seeds.
3 different seeds?
3
There are
different
3
seeds
bags
there.
here.
3 bags there,
3
and 1
kinds
new bag
in
right
there.
here.
Well, you can't use the sunflower that's in there, so you have 5 different kinds of seeds to choose from.
And
2 in there. 2 here.
So one of each?
everybody remember, you're gonna have to be able to document.
Reproducible results. Replicatable.
Hold on.
Where's the string?
Over here.
1 seed. You have
What?
3 different types. 1 of each.
Did I get one? Yeah. I only have 1 bottle, so.
Because this thing.
See, that's how you do it. I use this. You getting hot, Mr. Schneider?
Only been up downstairs 4 times.
Oh, I use so
Since class started. Not counting the 3 times before class started.
No, I picked it up.
I have one question. Are these birds being grown because they're birds?
They'll grow, Daniel.
Good question.
Whoa. Kids kind of want to look at you better, this or
Yes. And I don't know why I don't.
Technically, how you I supposed to know?
You're supposed to have seeds.
Nismo, what'd you just say?
That's a pretty sure that's my feeling that scalpels aren't supposed to be
Erica, you don't mind, but I'm using your pen. You have to like put it in there and take it out and put it back in there. It's yours? Okay. Good, I'm just gonna put it up. Well, it was yours, but you forgot me some more.
See what it says? Oh, you won't have to give it.
No, I just, it was my Erica. She likes to color.
Yeah, walked over to the kindergarten.
Is this mine? Why is it in the dirt?
Here we go.
Oh, I tried it all yet.
I don't know what's. Use the one you took apart. The white one. Wait, what is it?
Sorry, I used
My water. Bottle's gonna get open.
Now I gotta figure out a way to get these seeds.
I almost.
You need to use it for your spelling?
What? Yeah, I do.
I have a few for yourself.
Ow, stop!
Hey, ow.
And seeds, and I don't want to use my seeds.
I have better food than hot ham and cheese than those.
Yeah, I need rope. It's close enough to rope that it can be rope. Hold on. Oh, wait. Can I use my phone quick?
Yeah.
Take a picture of what's.
You know you're under an hour now, right?
I'm trying my hardest. Oh man.
Okay. Oh, this is perfect. I should have kept the bones.
Yeah, so we can't modify these lines. Like if I wanted to use one.
Yeah, you cannot. It's fine.
I'll be short.
If you plant.
I didn't have a 2 liter bottle to look at.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Except you had the internet in your pocket, so you did.
The internet's live.
No, only half the thing on the
Did I
other.
get some sort of
Okay, you know what I'm feeling?
like a
Trying to pass
Do
it.
you have to get rocks? Do you have water inside your dirt?
It's tighter, but it's not the same. You guys have a drawing? Yeah, West Virginia. I knew it would have. I got. I think Mark.
Maybe you're going for a really long time while you're recuperating in the hospital.
Put our hair down.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't say anything about putting the seed in or whatever.
You want to go?
Do you know what
Not able to find any other measuring cups, but I know there's a black, yes, a full set of black measuring cups. There's also a whole bunch of scientific measuring devices. Speakers are good, but silly, boys. Or maybe I'll just look at the exact right spot.
How do you spell berry?
It's
Like
very
berry.
B-A-R-R-Y, like Barry Blanchard.
How do you even spell
Food. Or do you want like the food?
No, I mean like you're gonna bury one.
Oh, like we're gonna put markers 6 feet under.
You're
gonna bury it?
Yes.
I thought it'd be easier if I just did it at the top.
yeah.
That's what they would call it.
Where are the
You get a whole inch of dirt.
It'd be easier just to cut a little smaller.
Is that for your tree
Spot out of
I got mine kind of just did it, I don't know, I dug it in and then burned it kind of. Mason, I got mine with the scissors very carefully. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, we got a hole in my So how'd you like roll it through and all? What kind of rocks you're using in your design? Like, did you just kind of like rocks? Did you fill the soil after
Wait a minute.
the string in? You approved. What kind of rocks?
You're rude.
You're
Famous first name.
Stop thinking about you and start thinking more globally.
Anybody else need some rocks?
Whoever does.
Yeah.
I call
Yeah, Brand, I could use some.
I don't think
Can
rocks
I use this?
Worms?
I could use some. Whose bucket was this? Danny boy's. Daniel, can I use this?
You guys don't need it.
Can I use this?
Nice try.
I'll be back. I'm going on an adventure.
I need my seeds.
I'm gonna put
Hey. I'm so sorry.
You are such a hater. Daniel, what were those tiny? What are these tiny little?
I don't know. We're not telling you what they are. No idea. Yes, we're gonna grow opium.
Opium farm over here. Yeah, good plan.
The math lesson will be next week. The week after that.
Messy, but I like it.
Where's the soil?
Alright.
And we have, I don't know, somewhere. Yeah.
2 cups of soil, 1 water. 1 cup of water. Can't do that, it's sealed up. Gotta be sealed up.
Oh! High five! Wait, for the people who are putting, that's off.
Did Pedro get rocks?
Yeah, we get rocks.
Where can you
Yes.
Where's the soil? I'm gonna go on the table. Hand me that, please.
You can't use
My bottle.
You can't do the sunflower. That's the only thing we said. Choose the seeds that are around.
So like the little tiny yellow thing?
What do you know about sunflowers?
Well,
Yeah.
I know they grow like around it doesn't very much rain, so my thing doesn't work out very well.
Right, but when you see a sunflower field, how tall is it?
There's some over my flat.
No. They'll evolve to grow out instead of.
Ah, who took my meter?
Well, let's hold the bottle up, that's the thing.
What kind of seeds do you think these are? These know how. I don't like you either.
This is.
Cool.
And I'm guessing you said no to that?
Yeah, I need.
Wait, Mr. Schneider?
You said no to that.
You said no.
I said no to that first.
So I added to it.
Okay.
Yes!
Mr. Schneider?
Yeah.
I take that.
I underestimated. I wanted to be 3.5.
Yeah, I know, but I used about a half of it. I said about a half of it.
Okay.
Soil went in. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough.
I tried that, it didn't work.
Would it help? Usable, would it make it easier? What to say?
Two good bottles.
I'm gonna put different colors where I put each one so in case it gets turned, I know which is which.
Can I get some water?
Bottom drawer should have a little bit. Volume or Sharpies that will stay there forever. I think there's some still.
Anybody got a scalpel?
That green one right there,
Oh, here's another one.
red one there.
Can I use that?
Get one of those things, those, yes. Cylinder thing.
Excuse me, mommy and me.
Hello. Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you?
There's an ant in there. Eric, I found you one bug. There's an ant. There's an ant.
Ants eat seeds, so I wouldn't put them in.
None of them have their stuff like that, so if you see something you don't have to see,
Yeah, I
pass
just
it
got,
on.
I may have got a couple ant
Will
hills.
do. Thank you.
What's the sign say?
Did you have centimeters on it?
Can you measure?
Riley.
What are you trying to measure?
From underneath me.
Is centimeters water?
What do we do
No.
if dirt is running out?
That's volume. The beakers that you have in your hand measure volume.
They have milliliters.
They have milliliters. Centimeters is length. That's like how long your foot is,
Riley, get one of
or how high you can jump.
those things. I don't know what they're called.
Is this a bong?
It's like
No.
a hole, and it has a hole at the bottom. Yeah.
Can I have one of those little,
When the time comes to clean up,
Schneider.
in drawer number 8, is a dustpan and a broom, and we need to have like none dirt anywhere in the room except inside of a container.
It's not my fault. I didn't spill it.
It's not enough dirt.
Because,
Because we ran out.
oh, what are we going to do about running out of dirt? You're going to go in the back and you're going to look for something that'll work.
Can we use vinegar?
What do you mean, like sand or rocks?
Just go look, you'll find
It's
something.
not my fault. I brought dirt for me.
That thing grows in sand.
Except for Nebraska.
I forgot what this
Down by your knees.
What is this?
That.
It's dirt.
That's baking powder, soda,
What do you have?
something.
Sack of
So we can talk about non-Newtonian fluids with fresh.
Yes. It's like mulch.
Alright.
Mrs. Keller, Mason has a very not unusual question.
Oh, great.
For my water, I put 7 centimeters instead of like milliliters. How do you convert that into milliliters?
Riley, go.
That's the question. So centimeters to milliliters. Do you know how many milliliters are in a centimeter? It's actually super easy.
No, where is the funnel?
Oh, and I think Mrs. Kellert froze.
Anybody got a scalp line?
Buffers, tell you.
Am I breaking up?
Yes, you froze and we didn't hear anything.
What?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so milliliters to centimeters. Do you know how many milliliters are in a centimeter, or which one is bigger than the other one?
I'm guessing centimeters is bigger than milliliters.
That is correct.
But I don't know how much centimeters are in a milliliter.
That's
Okay.
because
So
there's no such thing. It doesn't work that way.
Ugh.
You need to know the diameter of the thing that you're pouring them into. What are you pouring the water into?
Have we not made that abundantly clear?
So you need to know the diameter of that pot bottle, and then you need to know how deep the water is. If it's 7 centimeters, and you know the diameter of the pot bottle, you can figure out the volume of that cylinder.
I don't know how to find diameter.
These are 3 different types of seeds.
So you have way more problems than you even think you do. You do not want 7 centimeters of water. The only way to do that is to mark 7 centimeters on the side of your bottle, and then pour water in until it gets up there.
I can do that.
And you can't measure centimeters with a beaker.
Well, I can mark 7 centimeters.
Yes, you can. What are you going to mark that with?
Marker.
There you go. And how are you going to find what exactly 7 centimeters is?
A meter stick.
There you go.
So I could do that.
So now you don't have to do the math, you just have to do the measuring.
Yes.
Except you can't measure until after you get your dirt in there. And everything
Dirt
else.
goes on top.
Oh, you're bottom?
Yeah, I'm putting
Okay.
water right there.
Here.
Scissors.
Good.
You cannot.
Sorry about that, Heather. I had to cut in there
No,
because
my bad. I
he
broke
wasn't
up
going to
there.
get there. He wasn't going to get there doing what he was doing.
I forgot where this one is.
I don't know why that output will not go over
You know what? I'm gonna take a picture.
to my cheapo piece of junk little
No, you guys listen. Use your phones. Document what you're doing.
Howard.
Who said no?
You said no.
Oh. Now it might be doing it. We'll see.
Oh, I haven't got my seed yet. Probably do that.
Oh my god. Where's this?
Is there Lauren in this class?
No.
Alright.
She took biology last year.
I did.
No.
There we go.
No.
I'm done.
No.
Really?
I will never, ever, ever publish one of those if I can at all stop it.
What?
Those cheesy pictures that people pose for and stick their face on purpose and.
Remember too that you once you've got your stuff made, you should be writing a hypothesis for what do you think is going to happen, how long until it happens, those kinds of things. Correct.
I overwatered mine and now I gotta get water out.
Daniel.
Pain. I thought they'd take more water.
Where's the?
Did you put in the amount of water that it says in your lab notebook?
I didn't pour slow enough and it went too fast and it made it start going in the bottom.
That's a no.
Did you pour in the amount that it says in your lab notebook?
No, because I said I was going to go until it was so deep down here.
Ah.
The soil was too wet and it didn't soak up any.
Yes! Success!
I don't know where the other seeds are over here.
I did it!
Over here.
Hey, mango.
Alrighty. That was easy. But I did it. I got it. Hopefully those three will soak up
You
water.
sure? We have to have 3 different types, eh?
3 different types of seeds.
This is unreal. That's a neat seed.
Remember too that you need some way to identify which seed was planted where.
Can I copy this into my lab notebook?
You can, or you can cut it apart and stick it in there.
I'm just going to copy it.
Because this could go on the left side, and then all of that could go on the right
Yeah,
side.
well, I ran out of rooms and I had to go back, and it looks not neat.
I'd cut it apart if I was you, but if you want to recopy it, go for it.
It'll be nice and in. Where you got too much water? Make it perfect.
Failed twice.
Where you planted them?
I don't know. That's up to you.
So many options.
There are.
You sprayed that last.
Daniel, where's your?
Hey, don't do that. It hurts.
It did hurt.
How'd you do it by yourself? What time?
Oh, I hit my hip on the mirror. Oh my god, I broke my hip.
Did you make some? Did you really break your hip?
I didn't know that.
Did you get to play football this week?
No,
No?
I haven't played football since like
2 concussions.
You're done for like ever.
Hasn't played
No,
in
this
the regular season.
Basketball? No basketball either. Because you don't want to.
exactly.
Okay.
Can you hand me that black marker, please, bud? No.
I don't get how you mark where you planted them.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I mean, you could
There you go, Paige.
put like a piece of paper in there.
Paige,
So,
got
like,
you again. I got
Mr.
you.
Seed
Stein, I have a
1,
question.
seed 2.
These will
What
last
if
a
you have
lifetime.
2 sheets?
Would that work?
What do you think?
Can I just like tape
Think
one
that'll work?
to the other?
No, I mean, use more than one page, you know, in your lab notebook.
They
You
might
have a
get.
whole notebook.
You're a genius.
You also have scissors. You can cut it apart and put a little bit over here and a little bit over there. And
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna need 5 minutes at the end.
okay.
I still don't get it. Where's that soil at?
It's gone.
Oh no, it's still in the bag. Over there.
I'm getting the water out. I drilled a hole on the side and now
Daniel,
I
I
can
think
get
you've made a mistake.
it out. I'm fixing it. I think you made a mistake.
Isabel, did you ever think you would get to say that?
Not really.
I'm going with this.
Alrighty.
You're welcome.
How do you mark?
You keep asking that.
I don't get how you're supposed to do it. That's why.
There's a marker. It's not that. It's really a simple concept.
I am designing
Yes.
a follow-up math activity on this stuff. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Sweet. It's about milliliters to centimeters. It incorporates a little bit of that.
Volumetric measurements and converting. Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh, these markers smell so good.
Why is she so smart?
She's working on her PhD.
What? She's so smart.
There's not very many dumb people working on their PhD.
Too.
You're like super smart.
Heather, have you always been good at math?
It's gone.
No.
Definitely not in high school.
Yeah. I feel my major problem. I actually hate it.
But you like geometry, don't you?
No.
No. Do you like algebra?
No. I hate math.
I love math now.
I'll give you a ticket for littering.
I'm gonna draw a picture.
I honestly hate math.
Are we actually getting things done over here?
Growing passion.
Yeah.
So the next
and you're
time
measuring
I'll
things,
provide more description.
and it's going to match up exactly with your lab notebook, and it's going to grow a plant or 3.
Highly not possible, but yeah.
Yes, it's a good description.
All right.
Hopefully I can reverse it to be ever diminishing. Ever diminishing hatred. Because it's super fun. Like you actually do some problem solving. If you're just sitting there plugging in numbers, it's super boring and annoying. You have to remember all these rules, but then I think it can be really fun when you actually doing something interesting with it.
But it's hard.
I don't know how much.
You just have to figure out what information you need to know, and then you can look up any equation
When I
online.
did mine, I'm grounded mine.
You can ask me, or Mr. Schneider or Mrs. Schneider.
Oh, don't ask me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can take a story problem and set the equation up, I just can't solve it.
Oh, and that's the easy part.
No, that's the hard part.
Setting it up is the hard part.
No, that's the easy part.
Mr. Schneider, I about got my
Are you my
credit
yin
card.
team? I'm my yang, or you my yin team? My yin.
No G's. Yin and yang. Everybody says it wrong, but
Yin and yang.
Yeah, that's why I can make sure I have my seats before I fuck them up.
nice. Now. Oh, you did. Did you think of that? Or did you steal that from somebody else?
I think Mason told me.
Did he?
Yeah.
But all he said was mark it?
All he said
And
was,
then you
all he
figured out
said
how to
was
mark
use
it?
a marker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you figured out the rest?
Is this your pen?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't have one. I don't know
That's
where
okay.
mine went.
As long as I get it back, I won't kill you later.
One of 3.
How's
Okay.
that?
One of
I about got it fixed, Mr. Schneider. We're genius. It's only take me.
Almost. Messing up costs you time, right?
Good thing
And effort, and sometimes pain in the backside.
Yes, that's what this is.
How are we doing? Are you ready? No. Are you working? No, you can't quit. You have to do this. The end.
You have to do this.
Quitting is not an option.
I'm taking my hair. How are we gonna get that to
So where are we at?
I don't know.
What kind of a top you putting on it?
Oh, I had it like this. That was it.
But you can't. So now you got to figure out how to put a top on it that will allow you to do what you're doing and grow a plant. And you know what plants need. So make it happen.
I think if I would do the skin, I would use smaller rocks because the dirt fell in the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a spoon?
So it's not going to
Yes. Like a tablespoon.
what that seed looks like.
Where's the duct tape at?
Because when we're done with this, I might take all this stuff to Burke and let the science teacher there use it. And then it won't be around anymore.
Like draw a picture of the seed?
Is that the best way so that you can help identify it later?
Probably not.
So that you can explain it to somebody else and they can check it and make sure they have the exact same thing you have?
The thing with seeds, they don't all look the same.
Where'd my 2 ice cream buckets go?
There you go. And I've tried twice already to get a picture of you using your phone in class and failed both times because I was too slow.
Now we've done it.
It was like paint for a second.
I know.
Picture.
Wait, can we use these?
That's probably because you say those two names together like 8 bazillion times and then the wrong one comes out when you want it.
Oh, well, you might be able to get 3 different kinds out of that bag all by yourself.
I think only 2.
Only 2?
Yeah, there's. Not. Wait,
Yeah, you're only going to get 2. Because you can't use the sunflower seed.
Right.
And that's the 3rd one in there.
What did you use the sunflower seed?
Have you seen a sunflower?
These little buggers are sunflower seeds or no?
You can try to make a sunflower fit in that.
I don't know if those are sunflower seeds.
Those black ones?
The little black ones.
They are.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think we should grow them and find out.
Yeah, but you have to seal it up.
I'm going to seal it up right now, Daniel.
I think he has.
Ooh.
I
think his is so water.
Might work, might not.
That's why I think mine's not gonna grow. Cause all my dirt fell into my rocks.
Stop was remember 7:45 to 8:30 tomorrow in order room if you are, right? Yeah. In the library.
Yes, I have enough dirt.
We're not gonna fail if it doesn't grow, are we?
Punished already.
What do you think?
No, because we put in time and we should experiment.
For rings. Oh, I thought you said 7:45.
It is 7:45.
Oh, for the love. Seriously.
We've got-
Jason, did you find for you people?
Tom's coming that early?
Yep.
No, the
No,
other
the
guy's
other
fine.
guy.
Oh.
Mr. Schneider, should I run this down the sink?
Yeah, start the water first. And
I guess.
I got to meet him over the other day in Burke.
You guys still go to Western Springs?
Nope. We did 2 years over there, and now Mr. Cruz thinks he's got it. So they're going to do it without us. That's kind of part of our plan. We're trying to solve the teacher shortage. That means we have to be in different places. We can't be in the same place forever.
I probably should have put my seeds in here first. Do you have glue sticks?
Maybe, maybe not. Glue but no sticks.
Clear tape will work better.
And there's a thicker clear tape in the back.
I'm just taping that down in my.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Schneider, if this doesn't, if ours doesn't grow, do we have to redo it? Remodel it?
This is not a grow or die.
Okay.
This is a do it and document it.
So I don't think mine's gonna grow, or it'll grow and then it'll die.
Still have to document it.
I figured out why it's floating.
You go tell him right now.
What in it?
Yeah, you can go talk to Mr. Clear right now.
And you figured that out how?
I don't
Looking at
know.
it.
You're just looking at it and you found out there's wood in it?
Yeah, because you can see.
What would be a better idea for the ingredients?
Probably look at there.
One seed, 3 different kinds.
Bart. Yeah. In Georgia too.
Yes.
Where's your wider tape, Mr. Schneider?
IDK.
Yeah, I need it.
Trevor, what are you even trying to say?
Yep. He's got one. Erica has duct tape.
Design. What's this? Then you don't have that in your design.
But I can't.
What if in my design I forgot to write down how much water I was going to put in?
Reproducible. Taylor has it.
What?
What if I forgot to write down how much water I was going to put in?
That was the thing we told you to do, was to go back and put those measurements in.
Oh, go back and do it right now?
Right now.
Mr. Schneider, do you have a cowboy hat?
Or 6.
I have one. $22 at Moody's.
You're getting your 12-minute warning.
Oh no.
I have one that I bought in 1986 that cost me $125.
The only reason mine cost me $22 is because it's a straw one.
12-minute warning.
It's a George Strait.
He's not gonna do it
George
out
Strait felt hat.
in Mr. Brown's office.
This is one of the first ones with his name on them.
No, that's not so.
After dinner.
It's just a different kind of flask.
Looks like the thing off of Shrek.
Volumetric flask.
I'll let him know you're coming.
Instead of getting a ring, I'm gonna get twisted X shoes and a belt button.
We'll find you.
That's the way I'd go.
Now how do I...
They're really
And then go talk to Mr. Brown.
I don't know why I think this. I would never wear a ring anyways.
Where did Erica put her
Mr. Schneider, you hold that.
My ring's in a ditch somewhere.
Find out from
You lost it? Or your class
No,
ring?
my class ring.
Hunting?
Girl threw it out the window.
Oh, what? You hold that. Who threw it out the window?
A girl.
Was it Miss Schneider?
Nope.
You read it.
Buying boots and a belt buckle is a much better idea in my book.
It is.
My dad told me to throw my form away for it.
Besides, if you think about it, you can buy a pair of boots cheap and then you can buy a class ring.
True.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a pickup instead.
Thank you, Mr. Schneider.
Riley, you're the only person that can buy a pickup for $600 and be happy. How many do we need?
Yeah, a pickup for the same amount as a class ring is going to need a little work, I think.
Mine's $235.
Yeah, we can cut the ear off of one. Who's got a pair of scissors?
I didn't use it.
Don't throw it away.
Hand me those scissors over there.
I failed myself.
That should be enough to get 2 of them out of it, right? Yeah. Go 1 here and there.
Some of them are gonna fail.
Oh my, yes. Some of them are
Go scissors, anybody?
not exactly awesome.
That scalpel and cut the blade for me.
Those of you who are
That would be your shoulder blade, by the way.
now in your lab notebooks, like
Scapula?
size,
Scapula.
what's gonna happen, how long it's gonna
Scalpel.
take, what you think the seeds are, those kinds of things.
Here's tape, please.
You're looking at about a 10-minute warning right now.
Where should we put them?
Daniel,
Isn't that in your lab notebook?
No.
Isn't that in your design?
This would totally work.
Your design says you have to grow a plant, not you have to build this little plastic container. If you're going to grow a plant, you have to have a place to put it.
Can I go ask talk to Mr. Hobeck? Or does he have class right now?
he has class.
Most likely has class.
I don't. Yeah, he has.
He allowed it last year. I would guess he'll allow it again.
Can I maybe?
Where's the duct tape?
Can I leave this in here till this afternoon and talk to him? Where should I put it in here? Just on the back table. Or?
Away, where it won't get
You're down with it.
wrecked.
Okay.
Hey, if we're going to look at these, if we're going to evaluate these and you're not in the room, how are we going to get that done?
By looking at our lab notebook.
What if your lab notebook is in your bag?
That we get because the lab notebook isn't supposed to be in our bag.
How am I going to go look at Erica's?
I was telling you
Yeah.
we're going to keep it.
My initials are on top.
Are they?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got mine.
You should identify your stuff.
I already did.
Alright, trial early check. I cut 8 drafts.
Hopefully it works. My mom and dad are really
I think he is trying to hook you up.
Yeah.
Jim's trying to hook you up with guys.
My mom and his dad are good.
Everybody's.
You got a day or alien day?
No. My fingers split.
Did we,
Not really.
I wish I had.
I think he's just going.
You do have a girlfriend.
Hey. There you go. That's not gonna work.
Oh, I thought you were muted.
That work. Vito. That's bad thing to say.
Yes, it is.
Just hit in my head was just made of.
Okay, no scissors.
I have 2 airplanes behind us.
People don't know how to close bags. They're all going to have spoiled and die.
I closed that one, right?
There wasn't any of these closed. I closed every single one of them. Somebody might have grabbed it after you.
Trevor, can I use that when you're done?
Some people use to fill this up.
What? I just use the bottle of mine. Like the part that I cut.
Excuse me.
Okay, thank you.
My brain is fried.
Trevor, can I use your pen?
No.
Did you lose mine?
No. It's red though.
Isabel.
How am I allowed to use red?
Kinda not.
It's okay. Yes?
If you give it back, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it back. Come to your kiddos.
See, I have a genius invention, Mr. Schneider. I know so.
Got a girl in Burke with dark hair that likes to wear red lipstick and pants that have 2 different colors.
T-minus 8 minutes.
Why?
Mr. Schneider, you wouldn't happen to have a airboat.
8
Get dirt
minutes.
off.
Scissors.
Let me try this a little bit.
No. But if I did, it would be over there.
Yeah.
Let me see. I did a long time ago, but I don't think it exists anymore. I think it's dead. And
That's outstanding, partner.
Did he say he wants to get off of the green?
Can I go put this in the recycling thingy? Hey, you want to take this with you? I just put my back in the bag.
They're fine.
Yeah. So this is their wine.
I'm brutally honest in my hypothesis. I bet my own breath on it.
feel free to turn it upside down and blow on it.
The vine, the vine is the vine. Who has a black permanent marker?
Hey, how long is your I barely started it.
Anybody got a black permanent marker?
I don't even know what that was, but it's a lot better. There's a where you put your biggest, what's in there, and how long. I don't even know what plants are.
And I've been not using it because
Look at my Beelzebub bio, guys.
Is that yours on the part, right? Is that yours on the part?
Yeah. Put waters in there.
He did exactly what I did, except with the rocks.
Yes.
I did not.
Still good. Let me show you the field where I do my first piece.
As you can see, it is there.
It looks like a desert.
At least your first design wasn't easy.
What? Yeah, my first design was no design.
Look. This was my first design.
T-minus 6 minutes.
Mine's a little bit of water. I just cut mine in half. Put it back together. I didn't even cut mine in half. I don't want it.
It kind of worked again. You should have said,
I know you didn't know that. The dirt, right?
but the water is,
Here has a place.
What'd you do there, David? Oh, you tasted some stuff down. Yeah, busted out shoes and a belt buckle. Yeah, you want to see the busted out shoes again?
T-minus 5.
Mrs. Snyder,
Yes.
when is our hypothesis due?
We already talked about that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Riley, your tires have them on your bike, they're $200.
Those of you who are done, you could be leaving.
He's dead so.
Because he has another girlfriend somewhere else. And I can't tell her. Yes.
David, remember, listen to me.
if you think you are done,
Hey, G-Man.
you should be cleaning up.
Jackie and Riley already-
Oh, we shouldn't be taking like
Either girlfriend somewhere else.
Well, yes.
That all needs to be done now in 4 minutes.
You have 4 minutes to finish writing and to clean up. And the cleanup absolutely has to happen. I'm not doing it for you.
How did you do this from?
When do I think the seagulls are up to?
Excuse me. Which plant will grow faster? Everybody, here's another one.
Just watch mine.
I'll put it in the bag.
I just don't like this.
Oh,
Thanks, sir.
you went the wrong way. I picked up that paper. I threw that earlier.
Thanks, my pleasure.
Excuse me? Erica.
Oh, I know, but I like the
Put that upside down and tape it.
This is a.
Put that top in there.
Oh, never mind. I don't need to tape.
I think I do.
Bottom cover. Yeah, those scissors. Right
You have
side.
seeds in?
bottom.
Yeah.
You have water and you got
Give me that still.
Wait, you already have it. You can go forward and next and off the river. Yeah.
Somebody who used dirt, or everybody that used dirt, should be over in that corner, cleaning that corner up. Bring the dustpan in the little room.
Got it.
I pointed out.
Yeah, I gotta be over there.
Especially you, Riley.
I spilled like twice and then I cleaned up half of it.
The first time it was my fault.
What?
The first time it may have been my fault that he spilled it.
Of course it was.
Riley, that's not kind of snoopy.
Yeah, I tried to put the bucket away from him.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Yeah.
Where is the duck? Where does this go?
Hey, buddy. Like to listen to on the radio.
T minus
Over there.
3. You got a big room.
There's the duct tape.
Good question. What's that? A talk show?
Did you know I didn't look at my plan?
Like what station do you listen to? I guess I listen to 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Put it back here on top.
Put it back there by Mary on the lab table. I'll find a spot for him.
That door right there.
You.
Working on you.
Trevor, you eat lunch here today?
No.
Ty, are you done with this cardboard?
I gave good hamburger meat, dude.
I know.
I will now, Taylor. You play a song.
Charlie, don't break that.
Hey, hurry up.
Yeah.
T minus 2.5 minutes. Cool, I'm getting there.
You just went inside Grace's.
Don't do it.
You got
This is
it.
my stuff. This is rocks.
So it's
You can't do that. It's illegal.
Where does it go?
Forgot I didn't take that. Hold it.
Right here, Mr. Schneider. This one.
Put it back here by the sink so they can wash dishes and go away in the big house place.
I've always wondered that, but never asked.
Don't like them anyways. Hate them actually. Get one though.
And then have a seat if you're cleaned up and everything's good and done. Everybody want to speak?
Sorry, Eric.
Yeah, right there.
Where's my computer?
Okay, I gotta figure out a spot for this.
Who's going to I brought it.
This one's full.
Take that little room up, number 8.
Yeah, straight by your side.
And do exactly what Dave just said.
Hey, Trevor. Do that in the background there.
Eric, please.
I'll be fine, right?
A lot.
A lot of those guys text me, bro.
That was me.
I
didn't.
All right.
Oh, I didn't.
They're starting purple.
T minus, you're done.
Solid.
We are.
Stop praying. I should have put in the cardboard
Eric, you can weigh the rest of the cup. Eric,
I mean, look at
Did
it.
you ever sing?
Nope. You gonna dare ask?
all right, ready? Here we go.
Decent.
My turn. Your swivel's not looking that way. you guys were doing your lab, I was formatively assessing you on your lab safety.
Oh, who cares?
Oh crap.
We failed that.
Hang on a minute. I saw no goggles. I saw no
glasses.
aprons. I saw open-toed shoes and scalpels. I saw no hair back. I saw Riley. I just about jumped on Riley because he was pouring from a giant beaker right on top of his computer.
Which now has dirt all over it.
Yes. I
I
saw.
have this in my bag.
Ooh, there you go.
Really
I
nasty.
saw people using scalpels going towards their chest and their
That was
belly.
my belly.
I saw dropping things, pouring dirt on top of their computers.
Leaving things in the aisle for other people to trip over, including measuring devices.
Chairs pushed out and not pushed back in. Dun, dun, dun. Yes.
Does it
Formatively for lab safety, you all get a big F today.
Yes.
But it's informative, so
It's not in the grade book.
Well,
they're for forming learning, not for assessing learning.
and yes, I will put it in the grade book, but it'll be an inactive grade.
Okay.
The next time you do a lab,
That will be an active.
it will be an active grade. Exactly.
Later.
Alright? Designs. Oh, bad.
You accepted mine.
Yes, but listen, they should be done when they come in, and you should have put some thought into it.
How many of you, raise your hand, be honest, how many of you came up with something during class that you should have thought of before?
Kind of.
My whole thing was.
And everybody with your hand down? About 80% of you are lying.
It's true.
Okay? Some of you put in a lot of thought and did a really good job. Some of you put in some thought and did a pretty good job.
Thank you.
That's not enough. That's not how you get better at lifting weights. That's not how you get better, stronger, faster. You have to do the same with your brain. You have to use it. You have to use it to the limit of your abilities to make it better. If you only do things that you learned how to do in 3rd and 4th grade, all the way through high school, you're going to graduate with a 3rd and 4th grade education, regardless of what the diploma says.
I ain't no math major.
You have to push yourself. You have to get near your limits in order to get better. And when you do that, you're going to fail. And it's okay. You got over that last year, right? For the most part?
Kind of.
Well, they cuss
Kind
a
of.
lot. Yeah. All right, so a couple things going forward. First of all, your hypothesis has to be done today, because tomorrow you start observing and documenting what's happening in your lab notebook with your plant. That's done every day. It's done every day at the same time.
What about on
And
the
the
weekends?
detail has to be there. Huh?
What about on the weekends?
What about on the weekends? What are you gonna do?
Cry.
Cry.
Yeah. That's
Do they have their
In
plans
the
to go
past,
to
we've
the
let
same
the
school?
weekends go.
Cry ourselves to sleep.
All right?
We can get a ladder and look up that one.
Detail is not, I looked at it today and the water looked like it was kind of gone. That's not detail. No.
Kind of is not a detail.
Are we
Sounds like
supposed to
something
put
I
the
would do.
detail in our lab
In your
notebook?
lab notebook, after your hypothesis. And remember, your hypothesis should include how long it's gonna take, what do you think the seeds were, those kinds of things.
Oh.
Oh.
How many of you have documentation of what kind of seeds you put in?
I took pictures.
I took a picture. Yeah.
That's about half.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
good.
sorry.
So you could go figure something out
I was gonna say, I took a picture
and
of
come up with a hypothesis?
If they
And then when they grow, you would have more options for identifying them after they start sprouting. But you should have an idea. You should have a, I think this is what it is.
And remember,
What if you have no idea what they are?
so what are you gonna do?
Right, I have no idea.
No, you're gonna,
I don't know.
It's not okay not to know.
you're gonna do what?
You have to search.
Find
Do a little
out.
research, right?
Find out when they grow.
Exactly. Now, most of your lab report should be able to be done following this. Most of your lab report, that synthesizing paragraph about what the final results are won't be. But most of your lab report for this one can be done.
Is that like what we did today? Like,
A lot of it, yeah. And a
Procedure.
lot of your lab report for your plot samples should be able to be done now.
And I can tell you, I can give you a little hint. None of those seeds are zebras.
Okay, let's just make sure.
But they're not lions
Wait a
either?
second, wait a second. When you hear footsteps, what should you think?
Run.
Should you think horses or should you think zebras?
And you're in South Dakota.
Zebras.
None of your seeds are zebras.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
I don't.
Oh.
Cultural literacy and science at the
Oh,
same
so
time.
they're in.
Oh, they're not
one
like, they're
row,
not like,
they're not
okay,
four.
they're
Yeah.
from,
Not like
They're
a-
not
I
exotic.
Not
can
like a
promise you
plant
none
with
of
seed
them
on it.
are a corpse flower.
what?
Or corpse flower.
It's poisonous.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Did we really miss the whole corpse flower this summer?
It's the one in Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Isn't that in Colorado?
Yeah.
Heard about it on the radio.
That's
It takes
a
so
guy.
long to grow.
It
and you
does,
can
it
only
takes like
see
15 to 20 years to grow the flower,
And
and
you
then
can
when it blooms, it smells like a dead body.
for 2
Ew.
days.
That's
Why can't I say the name of the
disgusting.
flower?
These
in
things
the
are
slides?
awesome.
What was it
That's
called?
fly
Cool,
What's
but
it called?
disgusting.
Corpse flower?
Walk around.
15 years to grow. And
These
it
things
blooms.
get up there.
Only blooms for like a
God.
week. And then it dies.
Okay, anyway. Lindsay is the name of the
That's awesome.
Wait, so wait, it just dies.
Yeah, you know, like some flower
Yeah.
thing only lasts for like 1 month or
Yeah.
something. Same thing with that. So it takes 15 years to grow one, but then it dies super fast.
Okay, people,
It smells bad, but you didn't dies.
synthesize. Wrap up. What did you get done today?
I built my bottle by him.
Yeah, and my design plan.
Yeah.
Okay? And who didn't screw up anything all day long?
Well, I mean.
rocks. Wait, does that
Well,
count
clearly
as a
I would be
everybody-
lying
No
if I was
failures?
him.
Yeah, I taped my
Really?
bottle before I even
It
put
worked
seeds
just the way you
in it.
thought it was gonna work. Did you
No,
spend a
it's
lot of
not.
time on your design?
Listen,
Yes.
Alex, no one's perfect, just accept it.
no,
It's okay.
that's an okay thing because that means that he might have done actually everything he needed to going up to it. The results will determine whether or not he failed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's,
Fail.
you could have a perfect lab experiment. Carly went through this. She was trying to kill cancer. She was trying to grow cancer is what she was trying to do in order to figure out how to kill it. She could never get it to grow. So,
How can you grow cancer?
well, it grows.
Oh, that's cool.
That
grows all
doesn't
way.
even-
I just-
That's why
did you
cancer is
hear
a
about this?
problem.
That's
No,
not-
I
that's how you
was, I
did
went
it.
to the science fair with her. I know, but I mean like.
I went to the science fair with
So-
her.
Go science.
I
Sounds like
looked
a-
at some of your things over there. You're gonna have a lot of failure.
Not mine. But, can you learn from failure?
Yes.
Yeah.
How?
Not doing that next time.
By doing it better next time.
Before you even get to next time, you have to learn, right?
Yeah.
So how do you learn from failure?
Observe and make better plans.
You have to observe, and your observations are gonna let you know
What you did wrong.
what went wrong. And if you know what went wrong, you might know how and why it went wrong. If you have proper documentation of what you did and how and why you did it.
Your blog today should probably reflect that. Today or tomorrow. Your
And
blog
it should
today or
probably
tomorrow.
not start with what I learned today, but it should include what you learned today.
And it should be a reflection.
But I did everything wrong.
Awesome.
You put today
I don't know, ask your English teacher.
That's
You
not
do that
accurate.
today I dot
That's
dot
not
dot.
accurate.
No, quiet. No, quiet.
Who's writing it?
I am.
Why would you have to use your I pronoun
Why
then?
not?
Why would you?
It's a free country.
It is a free country.
So why
And it's a
not?
blog, it's a free blog, so.
Exactly, so
So why are you asking?
fair enough.
Oh.
You're mean.
I know it, I'm sorry.
You're not.
I'm probably not. No.
Exactly.
Oh, young people.
I am cheese.
Nap time.
You have like I'm cheese.
2 minutes.
Not even, hardly even.
30 seconds, but quiet.
Alright, so your 2 lab reports should be well on their way to being completed.
Yeah.
Wait, what? For plotting
So we
samples.
plot
Plot sample in the biomes. Lab reports should be well on their way to being completed. Plot sample.